Hey, this is Rebel, and I'm the Rebel reseller. I'm a veteran eBay seller of 22 years, but I'm a new YouTuber. And this weekend I had an amazing weekend, and I was going to go ahead and show you a lot of what I bought. And then we're going to mount the camera, and then I'm going to change it up a little bit this time. I've been only showing you key things and then showing you comps on most of it. I think today I'm just going to show you a bunch of what I bought, and then later on we will add the comps, and they'll be like right here when I am talking about the items. So I'm going to have my husband just show you. It was an amazing stuffed animal weekend. I didn't buy a whole lot of anything else. We just kept coming upon deal after deal after deal. And then we split up on Saturday, and he stayed in our town and I went to another town, and he just kept finding more deals for us. And he had the major bolo find for the weekend. Let's say that.
So do I make up for the hat?
He makes up for the hat we talked about a couple of hauls ago. So I'm going to have him just kind of show you everything that we bought. We've got a large tote that you paid $20. And then I've just got lots of loosey-goosey stuff right here. Just too much. And then I have a whole pile here I'm going to talk about. And then he found this. It's empty right now because he's counting pieces for me, but he found this huge Connect set for $5. There's more stuff down there. I've laid stuff out on the table that I've got this weekend. I probably won't get to all of it. I've got stuff in the chair, stuff on the floor, and some more stuff here on the table to talk about. So I'm going to have him go ahead and turn this off and mount it, and we will get started on this haul. All right, we're back now. I think I'm going to go ahead and start here on this table and just breeze through stuff as quickly as I can. And then, like I said, I will put comps for some of it in the video before we release it. I'll start with these. I went to a yard sale and picked up several things. I picked up this briar stable that you see here, and I picked these up. These seem to be hot right now. It's the Boyd's bears, but it's these little ones. And I haven't comped these two yet, but I will definitely be looking it up. But I did kind of preview him already. As you can see, look how little he is. But I saw one that sold for $20. And I paid $1 for him and $3 for this size. Also, we went to a 7-mile yard sale, and we stopped, and I got 3 of these. They are Tupperware, some type of drinking jug. I paid 50 cents each for them, but I'm pretty sure they're like $8 to $10, $12, and I have 3 of them. I always like to buy multiples. That way it's one listing and you've got several to sell. We went to a yard sale, and they had tons, entire rooms of just Easter and Halloween and Christmas, and they were dirt cheap. I got these vintage little Christmas eggs, and I list seasonal stuff all year round.
Christmas, huh?
Christmas. Easter eggs. They were from the Dollar Tree, but they are more vintage. They're called Kay's Collection, and I will probably list them separately for $10 to $15, but I'm going to do some more comps. They also had these little Humpty Dumpty eggs. They're made out of the bisque material, and I paid 10 cents each. I also found this. I just thought it was adorable. Has this little bird on her, and it's a planter, marked Japan. And as you can see, I paid 25 cents for her. This is the briar stable. I can't find anything like it on eBay right now. And I got this with a tote of like farm equipment, but none of it seems to be briar. So this is the big thing in there, except there were, these two Schleich cows, bulls, and I looked these up. This one right here, I think it was like $12 to $15 for just it, and I paid $5 for the whole thing. I sell seasonal all year long, so whenever I find it, I pick it up. I don't hold it. So I bought several holiday items. I bought all of these 2020 Christmas ornaments. They were 50 cents each. This one, Festive Friends, and this butterfly. My husband picked up this Lenox only at Macy's snowman. Almost said Santa Claus. I don't see how much you paid for it. Do you remember?
I see it was $1.
$1. I bought a huge box of Halloween items. I was digging through it to see what kind of plush they had in it, and he was like, if you take the whole box, I'll give it to you for $5. So he had these little ceramic decorations. It looks like these were baskets because there's no hanging stuff there, but I thought they're very cute. I love to find dollhouse items, Fisher Price or Little Tykes. The Little Tykes I don't find very often. I saw this, it was 50 cents. It's called the Cozy Coop. It goes to their doll houses. It's just adorable, and I'm pretty sure I'll probably get $10 to $20 for it. This was Muck. I'm going to have to put batteries in him. He's supposed to talk. He's from Bob the Builder. I list this stuff all the time. A lot of it I will put on Facebook Marketplace and it will sell immediately. I love to buy character plush. This is Alvin. He's a talker. Of course, now he's a singer. But I think I paid 50 cents or $1. I very seldom pay over $1 for any stuffed animals. This is just a doll, vintage doll chair. I like to buy the older stuff because it may not sell for high dollar, but there's always somebody looking for something that they had in their childhood. I paid $1 for this. It's from Little Miss Rainbow. It was comping $10 to $12, but I just feel like instead of it getting thrown away or trashed, that I like to buy these types of things, and hopefully somebody who's really going to cherish it will find it. We went to a Goodwill that we don't normally go to, and it was kind of a bust. We kind of found a few clothing items, and then I was digging through the purses and wallets, and this caught my attention. This is vintage Lisa Frank. There was only one sold, none listed, for $26. This must be a rarer design. There was a Trapper Keeper that sold for like $150. So anytime you see colorful pictures like this, make sure you see if it's Lisa Frank, because this stuff sells very well. And you'll see it. If you see capital L and F, that's the vintage. Otherwise, if it's lowercase, then it's usually more contemporary, but it still may be something that you can sell for a decent amount of money. I went to a church sale and was digging through boxes and found all of this Fisher Price Little People. These are parts for the Nativity. I will list each one of these separately. Usually at least $5, if not more. This was in that Halloween basket also. I've not found anything on it yet, but it's from an armchair shopper, and it has all of these little pieces that go with it. And the few things that I've seen on there were at least over $20. These were all in that Halloween box. I have not comped any of them yet, but I always will buy, especially these Halloween items. This one intrigues me. Looks like a Count Dracula. and he's made by Stuffins. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Misfit Island toys come from Stuffins, and they do really well for me. And then this little cute bear. At the same sale that I bought all of these Easter items super cheap, I saw this sitting under the table. I actually got 2 of these. They are the Easter blow molds, and I paid $2 each. I haven't checked them yet, but these were comping way over $50. This caught my attention. It just has a Disney tag on it. It's called the Disney Babies. I will buy Disney all day long. I've probably said this many times. If you see a stuffed animal and it has a rattle and it has anything that has to do with terry cloth, it is probably a bolo, and I would pick it up. This one's dirty, so it's going to get a bath, but I will probably list it anywhere from $30 to $50. I always pick up trolls. This is a cute one. I paid $1 for it. It obviously needs a bath also. Trying to see. It's made by Russ. I always pick them up. I picked up a huge lot one time and made it into a one big auction, and it went for several $100s. So troll is a good thing. We stopped at a yard sale, and they were just trying to get rid of anything. I don't believe this is going to work. It is a Panasonic 8-track player. I do have the cord for it, but even in untested for parts, it's over $25 up to $50. So don't, always look at this stuff and look up the comps, even if you don't know if it's going to work. These are just things that I thought were adorable, and I just pick them up anyway. This is a Summit Collection teddy bear, and it's holding this little reindeer. I buy what?
Santa Claus. No. Snowman. Snowman. I even got it wrong.
Holy heck. But
you've infected me with your nonsense.
I don't even know. Anyway, if it's something I think is cute, I'm going to buy it. More than likely, this is $25 to $30.
It's got a tear, though.
Does it?
Yeah, the snowman's hat.
Oh, yep. I have a wonderful seamstress. She'll fix it. This was Walmart. Just cute. Has a little dress on it. It's got an older tag. Vintage. So I'm going to buy it. This was Commonwealth. Just cute cow, I'm assuming. Has a tag, even if it's in rough shape. It's clean, so I will buy it. I always pick up character plush. This is the Grumpy Bear, I forget his name, Lotsa something, from Disney. I paid $1 for it. This is from Surf's Up. And then this is vintage Wally Gator. And I picked all of these up for 50 cents or less. Some of these were totes. Some of them were fill-a-bags for $5. It was just a crazy weekend as far as plush. This is a Lauer water baby. I always pick these up. I didn't realize the face was dirty, and when I cleaned it up, you can probably tell it has these little stains on its face. I paid $1. I will probably still sell him for $5 or $10 because there's somebody who might want to restore him, but I'm going to take this outfit off. The outfit sells for $10 to $15. It's a Care Bear. There were Disney ones that came with some of the dolls, and they are always sought after. So just because something is damaged doesn't mean that you can't still recoup some of your money from it. I know I've said this before also. I always buy these plush that are this nylon material. A lot of people refer to these as puffalumps, but they are not puffalumps. But I found this at that cheap yard sale that had all the other Easter stuff. I did not pay $3 for this. There's a $3 price tag. I think I only paid like $1. This is by TB Trading Company, and more than likely this will be $25 to $30. And then here's another one. just very cute. And then here's a stuffed animal by Superior. I saw one that had sold, I believe it was for $20. I didn't see any listed, so I will probably go $25 to $30 on this also. Again, this was at that Easter and Halloween yard sale. I picked up 2 of these. They were 50 cents each. And then I picked up this Halloween bucket. It's that blow mold type material. I paid $1/4 for it. Don't shy away from bedding. I picked this up for $3. It's not vintage. I'm thinking you might still can buy it, but these were selling for new in the bag for like $50. Even if I get $25 for it plus shipping, it'll still be a great deal. And then I also found this 101 Dalmatian stocking. It is very dirty. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to clean it. It did have its tag, and I paid $1 for it. I went to a thrift store on Wednesday and picked up a couple of stuffed animals. This is a People Pals woolly sheep. It has the bell. I paid $2 for it. And I also found this dandy mouse. I paid $2 for it. I pay a little bit more at thrift stores, but both of these intrigued me. I thought this was just gorgeous. And then I stopped at a yard sale. This is a Fuzzy Wuzzy vintage bear from the A&A company from 1995. Again, I buy vintage plush. Somebody's going to want this from their childhood. I stopped at a yard sale. No, it was a church sale, I believe. And they had this baby Jesus. It's not the ones that are like the blow mold. But when I was looking at it, it's from 1989. And when I looked these up, these were selling for quite well. And again, I paid $5 for him, so it was a good buy for me. Anytime you see IKEA products, especially when they're still wrapped up, they always have these odd names. But I paid $5 for this at a yard sale, and the comps that I noticed were about $30. I always like to look through bagged toys. I saw all of these at a yard sale. This first bag, let me put these down, are Duplo cars, Tomater. There's about 4 or 5 cars in this bag. I paid, I believe, $1 for the whole bag, and I will probably list each vehicle for about $10. Parents who are buying these types of toys may be trying just to fill in sets that they already have. So I like to buy things that I can sell individually, even at $5. It's worth it to me to provide something to somebody and they don't have to buy a whole set. I saw this bag. I paid $1 for it because inside are quite a few Peppa Pig figures. I list them usually individually. Some of them for only $4 or $5. But a lot of times I've had several that I sold for $15 and $20. It just really depends on the character. I had some of the bigger ones, which seem to get a little bit more money. But there are large lots of these. They come with houses and cases and everything. And, you know, some people like to keep them all together and do these large lots. And they sell for $120 to $200. And then I saw this bag, and I was digging through it. There was just a bunch of old-looking animals, and then I noticed, and I talked about this in my last What Sold. It has figures from the dinosaur train. And this one, I think there's one more buried. This is actually one that'll probably sell. I think I saw $15 to $20 for just him. I may do a lot. I may sell them individually. It just always depends on what I think at the last minute. I told you I always buy Loveys, and here's proof. Most of these I paid a quarter or 50 cents for, maybe $1. This first one is from Vermont Trading Company. Very little. Most of these sell usually $10 to $12, maybe $15, but once in a while I find one that I can sell for $30, $40, $60. This one is by Baby Gear. It's just a dog, blue. This is Garanimals, a monkey. I think most of these were 10 to 12. Garanimals, let me show you the tag. There are some plush that are made by Garanimals.
It's upside down.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody can stand on their head and watch it.
There you go. Garanimals. Some of them sell for big dollars. So just look up Garanimals plush. If I try to remember, I'll look for a few of the higher dollar ones. This is Itty Bitties, Rapunzel. This one, I don't remember, called Small Wonders. I think this was actually one of the ones that was about 15. This is a Hallmark, just the blanket. It didn't have the figure attached to it. Blankets and Beyond. And then this one I think is about $20. It's from Applesauce. I've had several things by that company and they always seem to do quite well, but it's just a regular Lovey. Just a few more examples. I like to buy plush that have logos, candy company, stuff like this. This one is Reese's. A lot of times I see Hershey's, but just cute, something I look for. This is Jellycat. They sell quite well and they're highly sought after. They come in a variety of sizes. I highly encourage you when you take the pictures of this stuff to lay it next to a tape measure, because some are 8 inches, some are 10 inches, some are 12 inches. And you don't, some of them are measured different ways. Just use a tape measure. And then this is a Cabbage Patch doll. It's the baby kind with the soft bodies. I will always pick these up. Collectors like them. I did show this at the beginning. It's empty right now. My husband has it upstairs counting pieces. He paid $5 for this at a yard sale, and even incomplete it's selling for
55, I think it was.
55. If it was complete, which we've already determined we don't, it's missing some pieces so far, it was selling for 100 and like 120 or so. So it's a lot of work, but sometimes it's worth it to buy these sets to see if they're all there. If it has the booklet, it helps a lot because you can just piece count it. All right, and then my husband picked up this huge tote down here, and I just wanted to show you some of the examples in there. He paid $10 for all of it.
20.
Oh, $20 for all of it.
Just for that and a couple other bags.
Yeah, and
she cleaned out her closet. She saw that I was interested. She goes, I have a closet full. And so she brought this giant tote out she said while her kids were gone, she was going to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So
there you go. These are both Aurora, the green dragon, dinosaur, and the blue one. I love Aurora. These both need a bath though. There were Build-A-Bear in there. There was Kelly Toy. A lot of times these animals with the unicorn tip are highly collectible. You wouldn't, it's just odd. There were characters in there. Stormfly from How to Build a Dragon.
Tame a Dragon.
What did I say?
How to Build the Dragon. How to Build a Bear.
Build a Bear. How to Train. The find, well, not the best find of the day, but the second best, I hope. Inside this tote were tons of Monsters, Inc. or Monsters University plush. I mean, lots. Mikey, the cow, this. I haven't even looked this one up yet. But I saw this one that was about $20. They all need a bath. But the best one of the deal, of the group, was this one, and it's selling for $50 to $60. Oh, here's another one. I didn't see him either. So, I mean, I may have some more treasures in this. I just haven't figured it out yet. There were lots of other plush in there. Some of these type. I may even just make a small little lot for them. But, was this in that one?
No, that was in a fill a Walmart bag for $5. I went to that yard sale is why I left the house. Was a friend told us to go to that yard sale, and that's where I found 3 bags of plush, including that thing. And then I just kept finding yard sales on the way home.
Yeah, what was supposed to be 30 minutes there and back home, he ended up staying out longer than I did for Saturday. I beat him home that day. But this is my find for the day. It's by Kids Gifts. I'm pretty sure that's Eden also. Anytime you see plush, like I've said, that's got the terry cloth and it has the thermal weave like this. Ooh, not 10 cents. Grab it. There's none like this on eBay right now. I have sold several things like this over $100, heading into $200. More than likely, after this gets a bath, I will list it for about $125. So, there was a whole lot more. What?
Nothing.
He's forever giving me looks. There's a whole lot more, but I think you get the idea. I really enjoyed my weekend. What?
You must have a guilty conscience or something. You're all paranoid.
There's lots here. I wish I could have remembered everything that I was going to show you. Like I said, there's tons still here on the floor I never even got to. But I'm hoping you have the idea of things to look for. And if you don't mind selling things for, $8, $10, $12, there are so many toys out there that you can pick up for under $1. And they sell relatively quick. If you've noticed in a lot of my hauls and what solds, I'll show it in a haul, and then by the weekend it has sold. Not everything. I have 7,000 items listed. I have things that sit for a while, and I become a little bit more aggressive with my pricing. But keep an open mind for plush. It's a good bread and butter for the most part, and every once in a while you get that wonderful sale, and I've had quite a few this past month. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Make some comments. I do appreciate it. I'm hoping that this will keep going and we will become more successful at it and hopefully a little bit more entertaining. Bye.